we're gonna class it up. We're gonna take,
Thank God.
well, we can't go down, we can only go up.
That's true.
We're gonna go way up with our first two guests to get this Sunday going. Ladies and gentlemen, Samantha Smith and DJ Qualls.
Listen to me.
Thanks, fellas.
You're welcome.
Give it up for the band! Hey guys, how's it going? We're so happy you're joining us on this Sunday afternoon.
That's right.
I think I haven't seen you this whole.
I know, and you've been like 6 feet away from me.
I know. Been
Keeping
busy.
us apart, DJ.
Been busy, I know. It's a conspiracy. I'm having a great time. I love Toronto. I got to go out for the first time since I've been here. I do not get on a plane with me because you will not get there in a timely manner. So in the last 30 days, I've been on 12 flights, and out of those, 9 have been delayed at least 6 hours. I know. So I left my house on Thursday at 5 o'clock in the morning and got to the hotel here at 3 a.m. Yeah, I know.
I'm against that.
Can you believe how bright-eyed and bushy-tailed I am? At 14 Red Bulls, you're in danger. But yeah, so last night was the first time I got to go out. So my deal with creation is I always, I work from Friday morning until midnight on Friday night because I have karaoke and then pre-party and after-party. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I have so much pride and love in it, and it's my way of saying thank you for being here. You don't have to pay for it, and I love doing it. And I have more costumes than I can. I have
impressive.
so many costumes. So as a child growing up in Tennessee, I knew I was different. I knew I was gay growing up, and so I never liked to dress up for Halloween because I didn't want to stand out anymore. I wanted to blend into the woodwork. And so now, as an adult who hosts karaoke for a living, I can be a spaceman, or I could be Jack Skellington. Like, there's so many things.
You couldn't be a 17th century king.
Yeah,
With a powdered
yeah,
wig.
I have a bunch of period suits. I love it. Anyway, last night, and so on Saturdays, I get off super early and I take members of the staff who are not working the concert out. So last night we went to, my friend owns the Warehouse Group. Are there any Torontonians here? So you know the Warehouse, like it's like the furniture warehouse and all that stuff? Well, Canada is master of the upscale chain. And I think it's because the food quality is always good because it's made of food and not chemicals. Because like if you're in public health care, they don't want to kill you or something. I don't understand it. But I took everybody out last night, and my handler is so cute. Her name is Dina. I love Dina. We are brothers and sisters at this point. She had 2 blue Hawaiians. And she was like this. And there was this cute bartender that she wanted her footwear the same as Adrian. So now my mission is, it was to get her drunk, and now I've done that. Check. And my next mission is to teach her to flirt. I'm good at it. I flirt with everybody. Yeah. How's your weekend been?
So much better today.
The light is back in your eyes,
Thank you.
and I love to see it.
Anyone who didn't see the sign at my table, I've been fighting the great summer cold of 2026. But I'm on the upswing.
There's something insulting that adds insult to injury about getting sick in the summer.
It makes me so angry that I just get like.
Because you live in a cold climate, in the wintertime, right?
Right.
So be sick when you're going to be inside. Don't be sick when you can be doing other things.
I know. It's not fair.
There's nothing I hate worse than waking up in the morning and having a headache for no reason and I didn't go out the night before.
Right?
It makes me so mad. I'm like, I did not earn this. If I earned it, I'm like, well, that's what you get. If you don't like it, learn from it. And then my brain is this. But we stopped learning lessons a long time ago, so we just have to get through
My brain
this.
is full.
Yeah, my brain is full of lessons. I don't do things that are good for me.
I'm all good. happy to be here. So many of you. Okay, I do this every time. How many people, this is your first convention? That's crazy. How many of you started watching the show after 2020? That's crazy.
It's great. We're gonna be together forever. Yay! So that's what you guys maybe don't really know, is that you guys loving the show and new people finding the show. So when a show ends, usually the actors were like, I love you so much, and then you drift apart. You share this time in your lives, but then life happens. We are constantly in each other's business. We see each other all the time. I'm on a 22-person text thread with all these fools, and I keep muted because I'm one of the only people who's still on the West Coast. And so people have children, and they're up at like 9 a.m. their time doing children things. And I'm like, it is 6 a.m. here, and I will kill everybody on this thread. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean, a lot of you and I didn't even meet till the show wasn't over yet.
Yeah.
We never worked together.
No.
We met at a convention, and now we get to be best friends.
And we fell in love. It's so great, for real though. I can't imagine what my life would be like without you in it. It would be,
And you never will.
unless, we're gonna live forever! It's all like a pact, we're all gonna live forever. I'm just trying to live as long as we possibly can.
Demon deal?
What'd you say?
Demon deal?
Demon deal! Let's make a demon deal right now. Ruth, do you remember like a couple of years ago, Ruth brought in like some sort of medical journal that says if we live like 5 years from then, the odds of us living to be like 110 went up like 20-fold because of AI medicine?
Right. So the older we get, the older we'll get.
Yeah.
The problem is it's the quality of that older. So, but then again, if you think about it, if you look at pictures of people that were 18, like in the 50s.
Yeah. They look like they were 5 years away from retirement.
Correct.
Yeah.
And now I just continue to believe that I'm in high school. So,
I've been 38 for so long, I don't really remember my real age. Like, as a matter of fact, somebody put together a video of me over the years, my birthdays, and like, happy birthday, and I'm 38. And I am 38.
I will not discuss
I will be 38 forever. I will be 38 until my ears meet in the back from surgery. My goal is to die when I'm in my mid to late hundreds and somebody do this. That little boy just died. That's what I want. And I would accept nothing less than that. That's what I want. Oh, me and Ty were in Mexico last year. We were in Puerto Vallarta, and so we went. What's that thing? Zip lining. I've always wanted to do it as a bucket list thing, but I let somebody else pick it, and I would have picked, 7 zip lines. It was 19 zip lines where they take you to the top of a mountain, and then you climb further, and the only way down is through, and it's run by teenagers. And so, but after the first one, it's like this. Well, if I fall from here, there's nothing more. I will die immediately. So it's kind of comforting. To sort of, I guess, to get you in a good mood, they put you on a boat and give you tequila samples, and so it's pretty far down the coast, and it's easier to get there by the sea than it is by windy ass roads. And then when we were there, the man he recognized me, and he was making small talk, and then he turned to Ty and did this. So do you and your son come to Mexico often? Dermatologist, he's not well. It made me so happy.
You know what? That's so different than when I'm with my dad and they ask me if I'm his wife.
I know.
So
which is so ew. I was with Elena today, and we were walking past somebody who works at the hotel, and he didn't even know he was doing it, but he eyed her. You know what I mean? He went. It was like this. I was like, oh, I wish I was wearing a condom for that.
did she see it?
No, because Elena, she's like this. Oh, she doesn't know.
She didn't see it.
No, beautiful is her operating normal. She's like this. Yes, I love you too. The wind's blowing and there's no wind. Like, get out of here. It is 8 o'clock in the
I
morning.
know, she's like tan and she's been
Yeah.
doing this on 6 months, but she's still perfectly tan.
No, the tan just drifts onto me.
It's true.
Yeah. Get out of here. I love her though. Hey Sam,
Hey, TJ.
do you want to play a game with me?
Yeah.
Do you want to play a game that I like to call the world's shittiest game show? So you can't pull them out of my bag, but I pre-pulled them, just in case we wanted to do it. So this is what I pulled today. So who hasn't played the world's shittiest game show? Make sounds. A lot of people. Who has played the world's shittiest game show? So they can vouch for this. It's pretty shitty. So here's how it goes. So we start with. Oh yeah, because Adam is here with the keyboards. Our thing is way back here. Can y'all still see me? Yeah. Okay. So here's what happens. I pick a number between 1 and 382, and then I write it on this paper. And I'm going to do it right now. Sam,
Yes.
tell me a number or two.
Okay. Should I just pick a number?
Tell me. 719. Awesome. Okay.
Counting is hard.
And so here's what happens. Every time, so you line up these mics like these people are doing, and you ask us a question, or you tell us a comment, you make a statement, whatever's on your heart to tell us, or to do, or say. And then we
But
will
first.
but first we will take your name and your guess at the number, and whoever's closest, and you can go over if this is not the Price is Right. You will win something crappy out of my bag. Let's see. Today we have a limousine business card from Mohammed Batene. I don't know what 737 area code is, but if you ever need a limo and you're in 737, I'm telling you, this is your guy. Okay, and I can sign that. And then my other pocket, this was also my room cover, like key cover from Hilton. I never throw anything away. This is a packet of gummy bears, and there are only 5 in here. This is waste.
Did it used to be more?
Yes, everything is smaller now. You pay more. They took my tinted sunscreen and made it less and charge more for it now.
Yeah, they do that.
Although it
Same
is,
great price.
Half the
size.
yeah, but I will say this though, it's a much neater score than it used to be. This is a Pride keychain. It's a small rainbow flag. I can sign everything. What's that? That's a poltergeist. Ooh,
I'm off duty. I don't
let's have a seance.
Do we have salt?
And this is a mermaid kitchen magnet. I can sign all those things.
So you can pick whatever you want.
Yeah, any one of these terrible things could be yours. Sam, would you pick which side we start the world's crappiest game show that way? Hi, I'm DJ Qualls. Welcome to the world's crappiest game show.
Hi,
Hi, what's your name and your guess?
my name is Alessandra,
Okay.
and my guess is 97.
Oh, I lost the pen.
That's what I'm here for.
Got him, you got him.
This would take hours.
Thank
This
you,
would take
Vanna.
3 hours without you. Okay, Alessandra, is that your name?
Yep,
Okay, what's your guess?
97.
97. And what would you like to do or say?
I was wondering if you ever thought about this. What kind of person or type of person do you think you were in a past life?
Oh.
Well, I was obviously a queen. Or a very hardworking peasant who then became the queen.
Yeah, I think I definitely worked outside. Because I hate going outside. I only go outside to get inside other places now. And then I grew up on a farm, and I remember baling my last bale of hay. I don't know if you've ever baled hay before, it's not a common thing. But I hated it. I really hate being outside. People that go camping, it's like, when I see that, it's like when a cat sees a human in the shower. I'm like, why would you do that? Why? I like nature, but I like to look at it on Google Earth from afar. You can't have it all.
You You can.
You can.
Like when I go to those, like in England, when you go to the tower and you see all the jewels, I'm like, this feels familiar.
Really?
Yes. I'm like, I didn't like the sapphire one.
Here's what we did. Here's what
I'm
we
like,
did.
yeah, that one would be good. I mean, that one would be good.
Get over there and break.
Okay, let's do it. Next one. February.
I do love sparkling things though. I have an affinity for jewelry, but and I like to own it, but I never wear it. Like I have to remember to put this on because if I don't put this ring on, people do this. Is everything okay? And I'm like, things are
Or
fine.
the, is like a tad.
Yeah. Can I take your dad? Married to your dad? Wait, Tennessee? Yes, I am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi. My name is Cora, and my guess is 89.
Cora, and your guess is 80?
9.
89? 89. Okay, do I have my phone on me so I'm getting credit for these steps? I do. Credit for those steps. Nothing bothers me more than when I'm doing stuff around the house and my phone's not in my pocket and I've just walked all over creation and I don't get credit for those steps.
You can't have them in.
Well, here's what I'll do is I'll just put the phone in my pocket and reach and do everything again. I'll walk the same place I've been. I'm not gonna cheat me out of steps.
And then my question was, so as I'm sure you know, Supernatural is a comfort show for a lot of us. What's your current comfort show?
Ooh, that's a good question.
My usual go-to is Vikings. I don't know what it is, but like the louder and more violent, the more calming it is for me. Doesn't make any sense, and I watch half of it like this, but I really like it. So Game of Thrones also works.
Yeah.
I've been watching the dragons.
Yep.
So yeah, stuff like that.
Me on the other hand, I can't relax to the sounds of people on fire. So that's not for me.
So the pilot of Supernatural's out.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I really love Antiques Road Trip. It's not Road Show, we'll fight. It's Antiques Road Trip. It's on the BBC. Here's what happens. They give 2 antiques valuers 200 pounds each, and then they all go to antique stores and they buy things, and at the end of the week they put them in an auction. And however much money you make or lose is what you have to carry forward. They do it for 5 weeks in a row and best of 5 wins. And I love it because it's informative, but I can also sleep to it because I've seen so much of it. And there's a channel on Prime that's only that. And then there's also a bargain hunt. And bargain hunt's the same thing, except it's one antiques expert with 2 regular people, and then they have $300 to buy things at an antiques fair in 1 hour. And then whoever wins. And if you get profits on all 3 of your items, you get a really shitty sticker, like a little pin with the golden gavel. It is so ugly, but I want a golden gavel more than I want an Oscar.
We watched the British Bake Off, and they go through like 8 weeks or whatever it is of frying and sugar and flour, and at the end they get plate.
And that's what's so beautiful about
And
it.
they love it.
It's altruistic. So that's I really love I love reality competition shows where there's the only thing at stake is pride. I really love that.
Love it, yeah.
And what people don't realize is that Canada actually is the birthplace of what we know of modern day reality shows. In the early '90s, before what was that? The Real World. There was something called Quest for the Bay. Well, it was Pioneer Quest was the first one. It's where they send a bunch of people into the woods and they make them live like they did back in Pioneer days. And we're talking like they're in like Saskatchewan or they're in Manitoba. They are in it. They are in the wilderness. And then the other one was called Quest for the Bay, where they have to retrace the old fur trade route to Hudson Bay. And I think they started in Winnipeg, and then like they make canoes out of trees, and I was like, I watched it like it was my job. I loved it when I was a little boy. So I think that's where and they do it they don't get anything out of it. Just like I finished.
I lived.
Yeah, and British reality shows have the same thing too. Like
It's not a surprise. The American ones are like, And pay me.
Yeah, the Americans are like this. If I can't win at least $10,000, I won't even get out of bed today, right? The British people, like, their Wheel of Fortune, like, you won 150 pounds, and they're losing their shit. And I love that.
Winning anything is fun. Like
love
if you're
winning.
at the carnival and you win the goldfish that you know is going to die in 3 days or less, you still are like, or a teddy bear made of super flammable material. It doesn't matter. You won it. You won it.
I
It was
always
free. It
think
cost
that-
$75 in tickets to win it. What you doing there?
Yeah, there was this Mickey Mouse watch in Brighton at the end of the pier, and this crane machine. That's when I needed that brick. But I got it and it broke like 2 days later. And then Kristen, our mutual friend, gave me, she remembered that story and she gave me a Mickey Mouse watch. It's so nice. I love winning. I didn't know that I was competitive until I started doing trivia. So when I'm in Los Angeles, when I'm at home, I do trivia on Wednesdays and Sunday nights. And if you speak to me during that, you start with this look. And then you get this. Stop! Not now! And so many people, and like, and I'm, you know how, like, I'm just like, and I'm like this, oh, I know, but shh! This is number 4. Like, I love it. And our rivals are called Taco Bell's Palsy, but we really like them. But our main rivals are Gazpacho, and we don't know how they know all these answers, and I never accuse anybody of cheating, but they know things that I'm like, get out of here.
What's your name?
Like, we are Kim Makes Pizza, she really does, because one of the bartenders is on our team, and they get a pizza oven, so now she has to make pizzas, and she hates it.
I've been there with you. I think I had pizza.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know she hated it.
Yeah, she hates making pizzas. So it's just to remind everybody they serve pizzas, and Kim hates it. Yeah, but here's the thing, we win so much that people hate us. Because we have somebody for everything. Like, I'm general knowledge and history and art and that kind of stuff. Kelly and Kim are music. David is movies, and then my friend Yuma's been to prison. So we have somebody who knows everything. He did go to prison, and I tell him. So he gave me a St. Christopher medal for my birthday. We had the same birthday. It just happened. My birthday's June 10th, and I travel so much. Thank you. And so I got him one back, and he wrote like a lovely inscription on mine, and he's starting a new career venture, and so this is what I wrote on the back. I inscribed on the back of his: Yuma, go set the world on fire. Oh, he went to prison for arson. I should have told you that. He went to prison for arson, and the back is Yuma, go out and set the world on fire. Because it means 2 things.
Aiding and abetting.
I was sure. Anyway.
Are we over here now?
Yeah, I feel like we answered that question to the best of our abilities.
So now we're over here.
We're over here. Hi.
Hi, my name is Allison, and my guess is 298.
Okay.
What's your question or comment or
For
criticism?
My question is, since of course a lot of us who've been to Vancouver know how absolutely gorgeous the scenery and the landscapes and everything are, I was wondering, while filming, was there ever an outdoor location that, like, if you think, like, would first come to mind for something you thought was just super beautiful or super cool to film at?
I was always outside. You weren't outside that much.
I was outside a lot too.
We were.
Yeah.
I really liked whenever we shot at the coast. So, I mean, the parks and all that stuff was always amazing. There was one where there was a cabin. I think it's the one where Mary almost gets Castiel killed with the Prince of Hell. Sorry. But it was this cabin. Or maybe it was when Jack was born. I can't remember. There's lots of woods and cabins. But it was just on the edge of the ocean or the lake or whatever it was, and trees and moons and sunsets, and it was just so mountainy, outdoorsy, beautiful. But then there were times we were in the middle, and that was what was so cool about Vancouver. It could be anywhere. I've met many people who forget that it wasn't actually shot in the States. Like, that wasn't really Kansas. That wasn't really Idaho, or all these different places because Vancouver's so
Double for
variable.
anything.
Yeah, and there'd be like big open fields of grain or corn. And we'd see bald eagles flying by. I'm like,
You go a few hours outside of Vancouver, you're in the Okanagan, which looks like California. So there's it's such a diverse landscape. When I shot Man in the High Castle, it doubled for Berlin, Germany, San Francisco, Japan. Yeah, convincingly.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I love Maple Ridge. I love shooting in Maple Ridge. Did you ever shoot out there?
I don't know.
You go past Coquitlam and you make a left, and it's like there is a Canadian show that's been on the air. It's like a family show. It takes place in the old-timey West. It's like, and so forth. So, what's it? Yeah, Heartland. And so forth. This way comes, what I was gonna say. But it's like that. I shot on that set a couple times for the show, and a lot on Man in the High Castle. Yeah, so it's great. It's outside the zone, and nobody, and they act like it's not. Everybody acts like it's like 50 miles from downtown, and they act like
It's in outer
like
space.
it's, yeah, no, they act like it's next door.
Oh,
No one's
right.
like, do you want to stay in a hotel? Do you want to this? So you drive home at 3 o'clock in the morning like this. I'm just gonna do my house. Yeah. But Vancouver's awesome. I live there part-time because my husband lives there, so it's good stuff. I love Vancouver. We are so lucky to live there, and we live like a couple of blocks from English Bay, and it's just so beautiful. And we have I think it's the Festival of Lights, I think is what it's called, where every year for 3 days, 3 different countries compete for the best fireworks display. 250,000 people come into our neighborhood. It is awesome. I love fireworks almost more than anything in the world. And I won't tell you about the time I got super high on weed. And I thought, because Canada closed the night, and I was like this. I feel so loved here. Canada's been so welcoming to me. I'm going to sit out right now and tweet a love letter and a thank you note to Canada. And then Ty come over to this. I said, Dad, why don't you do this tomorrow? The next day I was like, thank you so much. You know what it said? You know what it actually said? It said this. Oh, Canada, I'm so happy that you accept me. I'm high to be here. I feel so, I'm too high to be writing this. Loved. Yeah, oh my God, it was horrifying. And I saved it as a draft. And I was like, this phone should have a breathalyzer on it. Yeah. I don't smoke weed anymore though. It doesn't work with my brain chemistry. I'm always trying to tell Canada how much I love it. Did we do that successfully?
We're over here next.
Perfect.
Hi, my name's Charlie, and I guess it is 147.
147, what's your name?
Charlie.
Charlie, okay.
And my question for you guys is, have you ever had a paranormal experience yourself?
Yes.
Yes. I had a ghost in my house in Los Angeles. We named him George. So I had just had a baby, so I was super tired. But out of the corner of my eye, end of my hall, bathroom door was here, closet, and my bedroom door. So there's kind of like this corner in front of the living closet. And out of the corner of my eye, it looked like a man standing there in like drapey clothes like you wear in the 30s, which is when my building was, my house was built. Like a hat and a drapey coat and boots and a bag of pants. And then when you look, you can't see it, right? But my son, like as he grew, like started walking in one of those, you know, it's like a little car and they walk around in it and it makes noise. And we would park it in that corner so we would trip over it. And like sometimes the lights would go on by itself and music would go on. But I'm like a new mom. I'm going through some intense medical treatment, so I'm tired from that. But within the first, this is going on for a couple of years that I keep seeing this person. And we lived in a duplex, so my neighbor upstairs said something about hearing footsteps down the hall. And I said, oh, well, I think we have a ghost. I see him all the time. And my husband goes, you see him too? And we were like, and he described the exact same thing. And my neighbor upstairs only heard him. And we just left it. We're like, he seems pretty nice. Like my son would be lying on the changing table and look over and be like, smiling. And we're like, one day, it just like, I opened the flue like normal, and the smoke just kept coming into the living room. So we're like, maybe there's like a nest or something up there. So we had somebody come clean it, and he's like, everything's fine. And then did it again, it still wasn't better. And he came back and cleaned it again. And the third time he came back, he's like, I don't understand. And he climbed up and he went like this, and he's like, there's nothing, I mean, like, there's this like, it looks like fog. And I'm like, close the flue. 10 more years we lived there, we never used the fireplace. Because I think George now lives in the chimney.
And when the first time you told me this story, because I believe in this kind of stuff because it's happened to me, I was like this. Please don't let George be up in the chimney. Like his body. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like all of a sudden we started using the fireplace and it was stopped up. And I was like, don't let it be up there. Don't let it be up there.
I mean, maybe he was at some point, he's not now.
I was like, please let George die an old lady warm in his bed. Like that's what I want for George.
I don't know. I feel like he was somebody that helped build that house or something. I don't know. I did go under the house, though.
Don't go under there. Like, people in horror movies are far too curious. Just don't be curious. What is that noise? I don't know. Let's see if it kills me. Let's just wait here. Let's watch Below Deck. You know what I mean? I don't want to. It's curiosity that doesn't just kill the cat. It's you stab to death. Do not.
Like, you hear the noise outside, you're like, what could it be?
I must investigate this.
At best, it's a bear. I mean, still don't do that.
Or a crazy person.
Right.
When I was a little boy, I know what this guy looks like. He was wearing a white t-shirt, he had messy red hair. He was probably late teens, early 20s. I saw him all the time. I never mentioned it. And then my dad told me a story once of somebody, my mother was convinced somebody broke into the house. And I was like really young, like 3. So I don't remember this. And so the cops came and we searched all over the house and the guy wasn't there. And then I mentioned it to her and she described the same guy that I had seen throughout my childhood. Because my parents divorced like around the time I was 4 and I lived in that house with my dad until I was 12. And I remember between like that twilight moment or waking up, like I would see him all the time. Or like we had this house that was built around, like we had the center room with a furnace, like you know those old furnace grates, it's like the center of the house. And I would be coming out of the bathroom and see him going into the kitchen, like late at night. It's shadows and stuff. But she described perfectly to me the intruder that she called the cops on for the person that I had seen over the course of my childhood.
So she saw the ghost.
Yeah, and it wasn't scary. It was just like startling. It's like it's just in your eye shot and it's gone.
Well, that's it. You see it out of the corner of your eye, and then you look directly, and they're not there, and you're like, okay, I'm hallucinating. Or
so the only the only explanation I can make is that either we're all being radon poisoned and we're hallucinating, or there was a ghost in the house, a friendly ghost. And also, I did a show called Hollywood Medium once, and I talked to my grandfather, Tyler Henry, and I know I did because it was so nuts the thing this kid knew. And I know my family didn't tell him anything because they didn't know a lot of this stuff. Like they called to verify it with me. Like for example, I lived with my grandfather toward the end of his life, and he was diabetic, but he was born in the Great Depression. Or grew up in the Great Depression, and so he would never throw anything away. Well, his diabetes medication made him feel bad, so instead of throwing it away, because that's wasteful, he would take one out every day and put it into this big pickle jar that I found deep in his closet, and I knew instinctively not to show this to anybody, and covered it in newspaper and put it to the bottom of the dumpster when cleaning out the house. And that came through in the reading. It was like, you saw this, and he described what it was, and he was like, and he's sorry that that's the last memory that you had. Because for years I was like, well, he killed himself. You know what I mean? Like I was angry about it. And it was just, I kept leading the guy, and they kept stopping tape doing this. Don't lead him. Don't volunteer information because it makes it look like this is not really happening. It was really an amazing thing, and I got so much peace out of it. So, I know how I felt, and I know for a fact I was being told things that I'd forgotten, things I'd never said to anybody. Oh, and the creepiest thing was, he was like, so my grandfather had 9 children, And I was only aware of 7 of them. And he's like, he's there, and there are 2 young twin boys. And I was like, no, that's not us. And when it aired, I was like, yeah. But after me, there was a set of twins that died. They were stillborn. And I'm like, I didn't know that. I denied it. And then I went back on because they do a follow-up, and I saw all the things that he said that I denied. I was like, oh, some of this stuff I found out later was true. Crazy. So I believe in that stuff. So we should all be very good people while we're here.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're watching us.
Yeah, they're watching us.
Thank you.
Oh, but I did ask Tyler Henry if I was being watched when I had sex. Do you know what I mean? And I did, because you know how I am. I get in my head about stuff, and every detail, I'm like, what do they see me doing that? And then Tyler assured me, he was like, they also, even though they're not of the living, they remember what it is like to be living, and they let you live.
Right.
Yeah. It's like my grandfather
Well, nothing
hovering
else.
above me when I'm doing stuff. Yo, get out of here, Grandpa. You're embarrassing me. I think you're doing so well. Hi.
Hi, my name is Rose and my guess is 197.
Your name is Teresa?
Rose.
Rose? Do you want to be named Teresa? Okay, what's your number?
197 is.
197. Perfect.
My question is, what would Mary and Garth say if they found Jensen and Jared's earlier movies and shows like Sam and David?
You mean like Gilmore Girls?
Yes.
And all that stuff? I remember Jared. I casually knew Jared from being out, just being out in the world of young Hollywood. And so probably would register with me the same way. I've seen some of Jensen's early modeling photos, and I signed one today. I think Garth would be like this. Oh, that's interesting. He certainly wouldn't say anything mean. But yeah. And that's a lot of lip gloss he's wearing, a couple of those. Like a whole lot.
Mary would be like, your father let you do this? I didn't watch Gilmore Girls, but from everything I've seen, she would have been very happy if that was Sam's life. Right? Yeah. He had a nice life in Gilmore Girls, right?
Yeah, everybody did.
No?
He was an alcoholic?
He cheated on his wife. He cheated on his wife with his first girlfriend? Cheated on his wife? Was he like 15?
Wait, did he
No,
drug-
he was with Rory and then they broke up and he got married and then he thought they were having issues in the relationship.
How old are these children? Where's this show set, Kentucky? I thought they were in high school.
Well, it goes from when the main character is 16 until she's in her like mid-20s, early to mid-20s.
I never watched that. Melissa McCarthy was on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's really good.
Oh, I'm just going from the pictures I've seen.
Yeah, we're just looking at pictures.
He was a great boyfriend for the first like season and a half. And it didn't go well.
He was too young to get married.
Did he die on the show?
No.
Nobody died.
Nobody died? Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you die in Gilmore Girls.
Right. Well, she'd be happy about that.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely would be happy about that.
Yeah,
I think you have where do you have the record of dying?
that's right.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Andrea, and my guess is 205.
Andrea, 205.
Got you, Andrea, 205.
What's your question?
I don't have a question, I just want to say it's my first con and I'm having the best time.
Welcome.
Thank you. I went to Harbour to DJ, and it was a great time. Concert last night, my first concert, now I'm like all about the band, and I met them, and meeting everybody is just the best. The fans are the best, helpful.
The fans are the best.
They are.
You may come alone, but you will never leave alone.
That's
You
right.
will have new friends for life.
Exactly. I just want to say thank you guys for coming and doing this all the time, and I'm having the best time, that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you for being
We
here.
appreciate you. Thank you for spending your part of your life with us. Hello.
Hello, my name is Felix and my guess is 21.
Okay, Felix, 21.
Are you 21?
I'm 17.
21 is one of my roulette numbers.
What's your question?
My question is for Sam, and I was wondering if John had burned on the ceiling instead of Mary, how do you think Mary would have raised Sam and Dean?
More multi-dimensionally. I think I answered this yesterday, or maybe the day before. First of all, that demon wouldn't have made it 30 days. It would have been a very short 2 seasons. I think that she may have said that she didn't want to be a hunter, but she was lying because she continued to hunt the whole time. Maybe she wanted to not want to be a hunter, but she still did it. And I think that eventually the boys probably would have participated because there's no way she was gonna let them grow up not knowing how to protect themselves. But I think they also, Sam would have still gone to school and maybe Dean would have eaten a vegetable. There probably would have been a little more balance.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you all, guys. So the number that Sam chose for the World Shooting Game Show is 234, which means at 2:05, Andrea, you won the World Shooting Game Show. Come by table and collect your prize. We'll be the
Congratulations.